Hi, everybody. My name is Melissa Bender, and I am so excited to be working out with you guys today. Had a little unexpected hiatus, but I'm glad to be back. So, today's workout, you don't need any equipment unless you want to amp up the intensity by adding some dumbbells. Um, so, no equipment, just a little space. There are a couple of exercises that do involve some balance. So, if you need to grab a chair or something that you can hold on to, even a wall is fine just to keep the balance, you can do that now. Other than that, it's going to take 20 minutes. We're going to do 30 seconds cardio of choice and then each exercise. Okay, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so we have just a few seconds of prep time and then we're going to go into our cardio. You can march in place, knees getting really high, or you can kind of jog in place. Here we go. Your choice, especially if you're just warming up, you're going to want to go a little more slowly. So maybe that march is good for you. Listen to your body, let your muscles get warm. And our first exercise is going to be a cross reach squeeze. We have a few seconds left on that cardio, but you're going to lift, squeeze, all one side. Okay, here we go. Keep the core engaged. That's going to help with your balance, but it's also going to give those muscles in your abdomen a little bit more of a workout. Even though we're focused on the lower body today, we're still going to get a little bit of everything. Whoop, there goes that balance. And if you need to tap it down to keep the balance, you can do that too. Keep going. Doing so good. Breathe. Almost there, last few seconds. Cardio. So again, your choice. You could do jump squats or burpees if you're feeling really feisty today. And then we're going to do cross reach squeeze on the other side. Totally okay if you find yourself out of breath, breathing heavy, sweating. Those are all good signs that you are pushing yourself into the intensity zone that we're looking for. So bring it in, squeeze. Keep that core working. And again, you can touch the toe down if you need it for balance or hold on to something. So you can always hold on to your chair, your wall. Good job. You're doing great. And your balance will get better with time, but it does fluctuate a little bit every day. So if you're toppling over a little bit, don't worry about it. Here we go. Next, we're going to have jumping jacks. So the low impact version is going to be step out, step out. Otherwise, you're going to do it with a little jump. Everyone's probably familiar with jumping jacks. When your feet go out, hands go up. Doing good. Here we go. Just keep moving. You should be feeling nice and warm by now. Really prepping your body for all the other exercises. Less than 10 seconds. Good job. Cardio. Next, we're going to have a squatting heel lift squeeze. Keep doing your cardio. I'm just going to demonstrate. We're going to squat, butt reaches back, heel lift, squeeze. Squeeze the glutes, press those hip flexors forward, and then repeat. If you're not ready to lift the heels during your squat, you can lift the heels once you stand up. Here we go. So squat, heel lift, squeeze, or you can squat, squeeze, heel lift. A little bit easier that way. Breathe. Keep the core strong. And it's okay to slow down the movement. It can really help you focus on the form. Good job. Butt reaches back, heels lift, squeeze. Excellent job, guys. Cardio. Doing good. Next, we're going to have a figure 4 squeeze. Keep doing your cardio, except for this one. Knee turns out to the side, and then we're going to press the knee and the heel behind, squeeze back on one side. Core stays strong. And again, you can hold on to something for balance. Almost there. Okay, all one side. Breathe. You'll feel this area of your glute really activate when your knee is turned out. You're engaging some different muscles. Breathe. Core strong. Excellent. I want to know how you're feeling. Let me know in the comments or hit the like button to let me know if you enjoyed the workout. Breathe. Last few seconds. And then we're going to do our cardio and then the other side. Here we go. Good job. So we're going to figure 4 squeeze again, opposite leg. Less than 5 seconds. Okay, other side. Knee turns out, heel and knee lift. Core stays strong. Press into it. Feel this glute muscle squeeze. If you put your hand there, you'll really feel those muscles working. Breathe. Good job. Doing so great. Almost there. Cardio. Good job. Next, we're going to have a goddess squat. So toes are going to turn out. Feet are going to be more than shoulder distance apart. And unlike a regular squat where you press your butt back, we're going to tuck the tailbone under. So keep doing your cardio. I'll demonstrate feet wide, toes turned out. Tuck the tailbone, press the knees and thighs open, squeeze it up. Here we go. Squeeze. Pretend you can touch the inner thighs together. Breathe. Excellent. Squeeze through it. If you want to make it a little harder, you can add a little hop, at the top. Remember, there's always a way to modify the workout so it works for you, whether that's making it less impactful or more plyometric. It needs to work for your body. Good job. Cardio. Next, we're going to have a triple pulse squat. So for this one, we're going to go down into our squat, but reaching backwards. We're going to do 3 little pulses while we're down there, and then come up, squeezing through the glutes. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So we're going to squat, butt reaches back. We're going to 1, 2, 3, and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, squeeze. Good job. Think about stretching through those hip flexors, hip bones, pulling toward the low ribs so that your core is really activated too. So remember, your core is your stabilizer for anything that uses balance. So keeping it actively engaged can be really helpful to your performance. Good job, cardio. And we're going to have a side-to-side squeeze. We're going to try and keep the inside leg floating a little bit. Here, keep doing your cardio. I'll show you. So we're going to take a big step to the side. We're going to float that leg. Step to the other side, float that leg. Try and keep it low. Squeeze those inner thighs. If you need to touch the toe down or just step 2 with your feet, totally fine. That balance just adds a little extra challenge to the standing leg, but you can also tap it down, just squeeze through those inner thighs. Keep it low. Breathe. You're doing so good. You're sticking with me. That's great. Doing excellent. Keep going. 5 seconds. Keep it low. I know when that thigh burn really kicks in. Cardio. Next, we're going to have a chair step. Okay, so keep with your cardio. Core is going to be strong. We're going to bring our knees together, butt back. We're going to step it forward, alternating. So you can let that knee come down as far as is comfortable for you, and that front heel stays raised. Good job. Here we go. So really, we're staying low again. If you need to straighten up in between, that's fine too. Your thighs are going to tell you yes or no during this movement. So just get in as much as you can and pay attention to when you get stronger and you're able to do more. Breathe. Breathe. Excellent. You can modify too by putting that front heel down. Cardio. Okay, next we're going to have knee slide to warrior 3. So this is one you might need to balance with. Keep doing your cardio. All one side. Back is flat, hinging at the hips. As you come up, that knee comes behind your knee, slides toward the outside ankle, and then back up. If that's too much, you can actually come down into a reverse lunge and then lift it up. Breathe. Core strong. Doing good. Probably feeling every muscle in your lower body right now, but that's what we're trying for. We're getting stronger. Back flat. Slide it down. Press. You've got this. Core strong. 5 seconds. Good job, cardio. And we're going to do other side. I hope you guys are sweating with me. Here we go. Other side. Flat back, heel lifts. Bring it to the outside and up. You've got this. Try and keep that neck neutral, so not hyperextending or not with your chin to your chest. Just keep it long. 5 seconds. Good job. Okay, next we're gonna have beast. Knee to heel, all one side. So we're gonna get on all fours. And the modification is to keep the knees on the floor. Okay, keep doing your cardio. So modification, knees on the floor, heel presses, knee to chin. Harder variation, knees float, heel presses, knee in. Oh, here we go. All one side. Breathe. Back flat, so not hyperextending. There we go. Core strong. So when I say don't hyperextend through the back, I mean when you come up, don't let your belly dip down or your back dip down. Keep it all engaged. I'm going to come onto that knee. Press that heel up, but not too high. Just enough to really activate those glute muscles. Back up if you can. Cardio. Here we go. And then we're going to do the other leg. Less than 10 seconds. Here we go. So again, float if you can, belly pulls in, back stays flat. You might notice it more in your stabilizing leg, or you might really feel it in the leg that's moving. We're working muscles in both. Doing good. I'm going to float it back up. And remember, do as much of the harder modification as you can. If you need, before you know it, you'll be going the whole way through on the hardest variation. But if it's challenging you, it's working. Okay, last 2 exercises. It's a right and a left. We have half moon, heel to glute. So keep doing your cardio. Toes going to turn out perpendicular. Back knee faces forward. We're going to float it up, half moon. Then we're going to squeeze that heel to your glute, press it back up, keep it high. Okay, I'll show you from behind. So up, heel squeezes in and back. Good job. Keep going. And if you can keep your balance during it, you'll feel a little extra challenge in that standing leg. Again, find one spot to look at. Keep the neck neutral, core strong. Finding that point to look at will really help with your balance. Good job. Last few seconds, less than 10. Breathe. Excellent. Cardio. And then other side. Finish us off. So as always, you can do one round, and that'll be great. This was a little over 20 minutes, so good workout time. If you want to make it harder, repeat it for another round, or stack it with one of my other workouts. Lower body, it's always nice to stack with a core workout, which I have tons of on my site. Breathe. Squeeze that heel in. Keep that core strong. And look at one place. Lots to think of. Doing so good. We're almost there. 10 seconds. Excellent job, guys. March it out. Okay, so I want to know what you thought of the workout. Did you have a favorite move? Was it challenging enough for you or too challenging? Let me know in the comments. As always, the breakdown will be free on my website, benderfitness.com. And if you guys want to help keep us free, you can make a donation at patreon.com/benderfitness. Okay, guys, we're going to do a little stretch just to end. So sit down on the mat. If your heart rate is still high, if you're still breathing heavy, you can actually march in place a little bit longer, but we're going to sit really, really tall. And with our back flat, we're just going to gently lean forward. So depending on your flexibility, that might be enough for you. Okay, but get to wherever your farthest point is with a flat back, and then you can lower, bringing your nose toward your knees. Breathe here and stretch it out. And I like to pull back on the toes a little bit just to get a little extra stretch through the back of the legs. Good job, guys. We're gonna bring the legs wide. And same thing, as we lean forward, we're gonna actually walk our fingertips forward. And when you get to your furthest point, you can let your chest lower toward the ground, thinking of stretching the crown of your head as far forward as you can. Breathe. And you can hold any of these stretches longer. You know, listen to your body. If you feel like you really need a stretch and you need to sit in it a little bit, then listen. Your body tells you. We just have to learn to listen to those signals. So turn the belly toward one leg, stretch it out and over. And again, it doesn't matter how flexible you are. A lot of times people like to skip stretching for a variety of reasons, but one of the main ones is people say they're not flexible and they just don't enjoy doing it. But flexibility comes with time and practice, just like everything else. And a lot of times, if you're super strong, those muscles are tighter, so they're just not going to have as much stretch to them. Okay, so strong is never a bad thing to be. Okay, let's come up. We're going to stretch one foot forward. Back knee can take a step back. If your knees are sensitive, if this hurts, you can either put a little pillow or roll up your mat to give yourself a little extra cushion. Push in through that hip. And then front leg straightens, stretch out over it. So I like to keep my toes down to get a little bit of a stretch through the front of the shin. For a lot of people, that's not comfortable. So if your toes are up, that's totally fine too. Breathe. Stretch over it. Think of having that neck neutral. Excellent. We're going to come to the other side. Stretch into it. Think about the hip flexor on the back leg. So stretching through that hip. If you don't feel it at all, lift that hip bone toward your low rib cage a little bit, and you'll feel it deepen the stretch. Good job. And then front leg straighten, stretch out over it. And a lot of times I want to look forward, but try and bring that neck to neutral so your gaze is down. Excellent. We're going to release. We're going to go through 3 cat-cows. So for cow, belly drops down, hips and head lift. And then for cat, exhale, arch the belly, Halloween cat. Kissing cat. Exhale. One more. And press through those hands as you exhale. Okay, guys, that is it for us today. I hope you enjoyed the workout. Please take time to click that like button, share, leave a comment. That really all helps our channel so much. So if you have a moment to do that, we appreciate it. And I hope to see you next time with a new workout. I'll see you guys later. Bye.